What's up, guys? This is Miles here with Sisendo Sports. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why I believe Kawhi will leave the Spurs and why he should leave the Spurs, in my opinion, and many others' opinions. And it stems from two reasons. First is going to be basketball, and second, the business side of it. But first, of course, I'm going to hit the basketball because that's the most obvious. If you want to win championships, can he do it here? So this season, he's actually a dark horse MVP candidate, averaging 27.7 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting almost 49% from the field and 36% from the three-point line. A really good year for him, almost a 26 PER, and of course, one of the best defenders in the league. But the problem with the Raptors is they have an older core. We see they have Kyle Lowry, who has been through some injuries this year and throughout his career. He's 32 right now, almost 33. Then they recently acquired Marc Gasol at the trade deadline. And again, he's somebody that's up there in age. He's played a lot of games, 773 to be exact. And his production hasn't dropped at all. But Serge Ibaka, another guy who's been a key part to this team, but he's aging. You know, he's been through a lot of games. I remember watching him in OKC. And then the Raptors, they have a young core too. They have Fred VanVleet, who he went out with injury just a few games ago. He'll be back in like 3 weeks, but that's off topic. They also have Pascal Siakam, who has blown up this year, a future All-Star by the looks of it. He's only 24 right now. Played really important minutes with him and Serge Ibaka switching in and out. And then another guy, OG Anunoby. When he came in, he was primarily a defender, and that's still what he's been doing, but his shooting percentage isn't that bad, 36% over the last 2 years. And a PER of 9.6, but he doesn't play that much, so still not that bad. But the main problem is the whole salary cap situation. And the thing is, if the Raptors do not make the finals this year, they will most likely not make it next year. Because even though they have a young core that is getting better, they also have an older veteran core who's going to continuously get worse. Marc Gasol and Kyle Lowry and Serge Ibaka, yeah, they're good, but you know what? They're not going to be good forever. And at their ages, it's going to be pretty quick. And they're all guaranteed a good amount of money for next year. Marc Gasol has a player option, probably definitely going to accept. Serge Ibaka, 23. Kyle Lowry, 33. Norman Powell is guaranteed $30.3 million. He also has that player option in 2021, 2022. So the problem really is they can't bring in anybody else. So what you see is what you get in Toronto right now. And yes, Fred VanVleet, excellent player. We talked about Anunoby and Pascal Siakam coming up. They're both great players, but are they going to be good enough to get you out of the East? And if they can't do it this year, again, I don't think the Raptors as a whole will be able to do it next year. And I think that's definitely something Kawhi is considering right now because he needs to win a finals. Definitely, he's trying to grow his brand, which is something I'm about to get into next. And if they can't even make the finals, how can they even try to beat Golden State? And now he's signed a pretty large deal with New Balance that sources have claimed. And he needs to sell shoes, and he's never been that much of a popular player. That was a lot of the speculation of why he didn't want to stay in San Antonio, but I think there were some more reasons in there. But Toronto, not one of the largest markets. Definitely when we have 4 teams, 2 of them, well, all 4 of them are in 2 different places. Of course, Los Angeles, we have the Clippers and the Lakers, who are both going to have max contract openings next year. They can pay you the max, and you will be able to expand your brand. And if you go to the Lakers, you can compete for a title. Oh, and that's not it. There's also another mega city, New York, that will have 2 max spots next year. Brooklyn, a team that's about to make the playoffs this year, surprisingly. And then the Knicks, who are terrible. But you know what? They can give you a max deal. And when it comes to growing your brand, winning really doesn't matter that much. Despite popular belief, a lot of players have grown their brand without winning at all. We see Chris Paul in Los Angeles with the Clippers. He sold a good amount of shoes for Jordan, got paid a good amount of money, and they never even made it to the Western Conference Finals with him, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan. Another prime example, my favorite player, Carmelo Anthony. He went to New York. He wanted to be traded, got to New York. Never made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know what? He was a mega athlete, a superstar, first team All-NBA a handful of years, always started on the All-Star team, sold a lot of shoes, made his own personal brand. I'll see this. So there's a lot of money in this, and Toronto is just not that type of market. And if you're going to stay in I wouldn't call Toronto a small market. It's definitely not a small market, but it's not New York, and it's not Los Angeles, and it's not Miami, and it's not Golden State. I would even start to throw Sacramento into that page just because they're in California. But if you're not going to win a championship, and you just got a nice shoe contract, you're trying to sell shoes, you're trying to make yourself more popular with the public, why are you going to stay somewhere where there's, a 1% chance you win the finals with that team? I mean, and Kawhi, I don't know everything. Nobody knows everything that happened in San Antonio, so we don't really know how much of a loyal player he is, or if that was just all personal issues with the organization themselves. But he's definitely going to be thinking about this. Another thing to take in consideration is Toronto is outside the U.S. Everybody, well, hopefully you know that, but it's in Canada. He has to go through Border Patrol every time he leaves to go to an away game, and every time he's coming back. When he went to the All-Star game, he had to leave, and I don't think that's something anybody likes. I don't think anybody enjoys having to go through customs over and over and over and over and over and over again. I said over a lot, but that's just the point. So, do I think he will stay in Toronto if they do not make the finals? I don't believe there's a chance that he stays. If they do make the finals, I would find it hard for him to leave. And if a miracle happens and 3 out of the 5 of the Warriors are hurt and they make it to the finals and win it, well, he's definitely staying then. But realistically, I do not see him staying. I see him leaving and most likely going to either a Los Angeles team or a New York team. And I don't really have a preference. I don't think he would choose the Lakers over the Clippers or the Clippers over the Lakers. I think it's more of a 50-50. And when it comes to the Knicks and Nets, I think he would choose the Knicks over the Nets because, honestly, if he goes to Brooklyn, I wouldn't still consider them that much better than Toronto with him on it. So I feel like Knicks is definitely a more marquee franchise. They're the New York Knicks. So I think he would choose the Knicks over the Nets. But I do not believe he'll be staying. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching.